You might have come you might have come across the success story of Mrs. Ijoma. This is one of the spectacular success story within our community. You know, her store is located within Amuwo. If you're in Lagos, if you know Lagos very well, you know that Amuwo is between the houses of Festac and Agor, right? And why I have to mention the location is because how peculiar her, her situation was before she joined our program. So within Amuwo houses, you find out that it's between Trade Fair and Balogu Island. So people that are there have access to people, literals that are in Trade Fair or literals that are in Balogu Island. And you find because the prices you get here in Balogu Island or the prices you get here in Trade Fair are usually very cheap, although some of them are not authentic Vietnam hair because that's where our office is located within Trade Fair. So some of them are not authentic Vietnam hair, but there are also authentic Vietnam hair. People that sells authentic Vietnam hair, and they sell it at very cheap price. You know, I don't know if you have had that experience, and you wonder why is their price cheaper than my price because you import direct from Hanoi in Vietnam. And at the end of the day, you find out that your price is used to be higher than there. So here is the secret. Most of them are within a network. Yes, they have a network. And so this network gives them the privilege to buy hair they should buy in Vietnam at the same price they will buy it in Vietnam here in Nigeria. So it's an exclusive member only network within the market, right? So you, a vendor who is not within the market, inside the market, that is still importing from Vietnam. By the time you import, you pay Gabriel or Easy Cargo or Skylink or whatever, or Perfect Link, whatever logistics you are using to ship your hair. You find out at the end of the day, when you include the shipping costs and everything, your price will be very high. That alone have make you less competitive. And mind you that hair market in Nigeria is a highly saturated market. Very saturated in a situation in a situation that you need to do something extra to be making consistent sales, especially if you have not built a strong brand reputation within the market. And that's why it's only 1.1% of vendors are making it in the market. But today, there's an opportunity for you to break into that and become part of that 1.1% vendors that are making it. Right? So, but you need to be a part of bigger thing. Like when we did our research, so we did a research on Facebook, on Meta platform. Meta platform is when we talk about Meta platform, we're talking about Facebook, right? So we did a research. We wanted to know how many Nigerians that sells do Facebook promotion in a day. Then it was amazing that we discovered that more than 100 hair vendors within Nigeria sponsored Facebook ad daily. It was very shocking. So that means as you are sponsoring your Facebook ad, and you know in Facebook ad, the budget you use matters, right? But I won't go into that details. So as you are sponsoring the Facebook ad, another vendor is sponsoring the Facebook ad. And the funny thing is that most of the vendors within this Trade Fair and Balogu, they are now sponsoring Facebook ad. And their prices is very lower than you. And when customer buy hair from them and buys your hair, they find out that sometimes it is the same thing. for those who are within the network of distribution network. Say, wow, most of online vendors who are not in the market are being shortchanged. So that's why we created Dresnice wholesale program. It's not like every wholesale program. If you are, we don't accept drop shipping. No, we don't even accept that. It's for serious business people. In fact, you have to have a registered business before you join, right? It's a exclusive member only wholesale program, which we have 14 locations that we are targeting. We are operating within 14 locations within Nigeria, and each of these locations, we have only 22 slots for each of these locations, right? And the slot is already being filled up. So if you want to join, click on that link below and join. So one of the things that you will benefit when you join this program is that, one, we give you what we call sales hair business sales blueprint, right? So if you look at doing our research, we'll find out that most of the vendor that is advertising hair, most of them are advertising the same hair, although we're varying with different price points, but with the same thing. So in that situation, maybe you might be in that category. You find out that it will be very hard if you have not built a strong brand reputation, or if you are not using an influencer to make to make sales. But with Help Sales Blueprint, it will give you a roadmap on how to build a proper sales process that cover a lot of channels. There are some channels that you are not exploring or taking advantage, right? Or not leveraging in your business, that hair blueprint will open your eye to see that channel and use it. Another thing the wholesale program does to your business, like how when Mrs. Ijoma joined, how because of that, she saw a lot of changes within her business, is that you gain competitive advantage when it comes to pricing, because now you are buying hair at the same price point you would have bought it if you are buying direct from Vietnam, and you are not paying for shipping fee. That alone cut a lot of cost from your business, because if you buy hair at rate, for instance, you are buying, let me say you buy 18 inches or 8 inches rather, you buy 8 inches, and normally 8 inches, the average price of 8 inches in Vietnam, you get it at Hanoi for wholesale VIP program. If you are buying as a VIP wholesaler, right, they will give it at 18.50 cents. 18.50 cents. Here in Nigeria, what we are selling our hair is $29 at 29,000. For that hair, you get at 18.15 50 cents. You will get it in our network at $29, 29,500 naira at the rate at the time of this video. That's what we are selling, 29,500 naira. So if you check the dollar equivalent, you find out that it is same. It's around that 18.55 cents. So you are getting this at the same factory price. Now you get this at the same factory price, the same way most of the retailers in Balogu and Trade Fair are getting it at factory price, because they are part of a bigger stuff, a bigger thing, which is a distribution network. So now you are competing at the same price point like them. So you find out that you have the competition when it comes to price, you have neutralized it. Now, the next thing is visibility. For you to gain visibility, you need money, because visibility is what builds trust. right? So if you build visibility, inevitably you will gain trust within the market space. And you need to gain this, you need to build a very strong visibility within the market space, and it takes money. So as a hair vendor struggling to make sales, where will you see the money to invest in that visibility? That's why you need to be part of us, because every save you make, like the case of Mrs. Ijoma, she saved over 300 and something thousand just for one shipment alone, because she normally buys hair around 15 kg, and when you check the 15 kg, you find out that if you convert all the expenditures, you'll be spending around that 350,000 to clear to get the hair up, to ship the hair from Vietnam to Nigeria. So now she's not paying for shipping fees, right? That is a very big save. Now she moved that money she should have paid for shipping fees to building her visibility within the online space. And not just that, she used that money to invest in other channels, right? She now runs a 1 month, 2 months, 3 months Facebook ad, right? Without struggling to pay for it. And that's how her sales started to change. So, and apart from that, the network gives you a lot of advantage and edge. In our network, we have two options. We have the express import option. We have the instant restocking option, right? So we normally have stock available in Nigeria, but if you want specific designs or specific colors, or you need bouncy coil, you can pre-order within through us, right? And when you do pre-order, you will get it within 1 month. Your order will arrive in Nigeria, and you are not paying for shipping fees. So this is an amazing reasons why you need to join our network. And because hair market is already saturated, you don't need to do try and error. You need something that is working. You need to be strategic. And that's why you shouldn't miss this opportunity. Remember that within each of every location, we only have 22 slots. We have 14 locations, and only 22 slots is available. So click on the link right now to reserve your slots. Don't sleep on this opportunity. Don't sleep on it. This is an amazing opportunity to change